So here's my top 25 cards, or at least 25 of my favorite cards that I picked up this year throughout the 52 card shows. Beginning, I'm going to show you guys some raw cards, kind of lump a few together, and towards the end, they're all going to be slabbed and graded. So first off, at number 25, I'm going to put this Eusebio. Now, I picked this up at Collector's Con. This is my first 60s soccer sticker, absolute legend. Now you can see there's a little bit staining on the back, but still really cool card. And I don't know a ton about soccer. That's something I want to learn a lot more next year. Ton of soccer YouTubers out there and content creators. And it looks pretty fun because it has a rich history all the way dating back from some of the Ogdens in the 1900s. But Eusebio, really cool. Next, I just wanted to lump together some cricket cards. You really don't see them all the time at card shows. And I was able to pick some of these up. My friends at the National gave me the Sachin, so that was really cool. And I picked these up at a card show as well. I think this was Wisconsin. So some Donald Bradman right here, 34 and 38. And then also a Ranji. I got a ton in this lot, but I just picked out 3 randomly. Pretty cool cards, really early on as well. Ogden, like I was talking about, and these were in the 30s. Next card is from show number 52, a non-sport, which is my Ben Franklin. Still, no one knows exactly what it is. Someone in the comment section said it was possibly with bread. I don't know. Either way, it's a really cool card. You guys can see more of the reflection over here with the T205 type borders, but I really like it. And for comparison size, I mean, this is going to be the next card on here. You can see it is slightly larger, but I really like it. Next, I have 2 football cards in here. This is the second one. You'll see the one, it's in the top 10, but a Tarkenton, and it is nice. A 5.5, again, with the black borders, but you can see it over here. It is a nice looking 5.5, centered pretty well. Colors are sharp, and to pick up a Hall of Fame quarterback, I'm always for it. Definitely need to expand my football PC, at least on the vintage side of things next year at shows. There's a lot of cards I'm looking after, and we'll see if I end up getting them. Next one, not in the top 20. Really like this one. It is a Sam Snead. It's a hand-cut card from Wheaties in 1952. Presents extremely well. Awesome golfer. I have both of the Wheaties cards. The other one's like a PSA 5, and I got this in Columbus. That was really cool. I couldn't pass it up. So that's 25 through 21. Here is the next stack right over here. You can see that. So my last raw card, I need to get this graded one day, but it is my Rocky. This is from 1951. Topps is pretty much first full set. I know they had some felt backs. I know they had Magic, but before there's a full set of baseball cards, they had a full set of boxers, and the Rocky is the go-to card. Some whitening, obviously, on the surface over here. It's no effect, but still, it's such a sharp card, and it's iconic because of that Rocky undefeated fighter. Speaking of early Topps cards, I had to pair this next. 1952 Yogi Berra in a 5. Got this from one of the earlier Dallas shows this year. Centered really nice. Yogi's an absolute legend. Now I have his Bowman rookie, but I prefer the design on the 1952 Topps instead, and I've wanted one for a while. Philly show pickup right here. Jimmy Fox. This is, I believe, his last playing day card. These propagandas are really tough to find in good shape. Now, this is a 3, but it is miscut. But still, even finding one in a 1 pour is really hard, and I was happy to find a Fox. He's one of the greatest players of all time. Unfortunately, pretty underrated in the hobby. Got a Sam Langford from 1909. One of those cards I really wanted. I found it at the National. I would have been fine with a 1 or a 2, and I found a 5.5, so I scooped this up right away. You can see how nice it looks. Now, later on the year on eBay, I ended up picking up the Jack Johnson. It's only a 3, but man, I was so happy to finally get the pair of Langford and Johnson together. Another boxing card here. Multi-year champion, I think it was 7 or 8 years of Benny Leonard, a lightweight, but still an 8.5 from 1921. Don't think it is his rookie. It might be his second card, but this is a strip card. Really great presentation on that one. Picked this up in a trade at Collector's Con the first time I went. This is a 49 Roy Campanella as a 7. Just such an iconic card. Something I was looking for a while, and a 7 happened to be at trade night, and I ended up making it happen to get this deal. Unfortunately, gave up a Frank Robinson rookie, which I really, really want. So I'm going to pick one up hopefully next year. And I ended up giving up a Hank Aaron, but still to get a Campanella rookie as a 7. And some people are going to be against CSG, but I don't care. Buy the card, don't buy the grade. Really like it. Another golf card here is a Walter Hagen 1926. I believe this is considered one of his rookie cards, but you can see it as a 7. Really, really cool card. It is a strip card. Next is a 1922 W575 of Tris Speaker. I think this is the highest graded, and the mark on it is someone identifying it as a W575. But the caramels also have pretty much the same exact design, and I was able to find a deal on this at a local show, and I was glad to add it to the collection because Speaker had an amazing career. One of the cards that I've chased for a while was a Stan Musial rookie. I know he has the Bowman in 48, and Leaf is technically a 48 and 49 release. I like the Leaf better because the colors pop. And I picked this up at the Miami card show along with a Giancarlo Stanton auto, but a little off-centered, but it's just an iconic card. And Stan Musial is awesome. I want to upgrade this one day, but I'm really content with the 2.5. The 1954 Al Kaline in a PSA 6. I know it is off-centered, but the colors on this are really, really vibrant. And Al Kaline is a Detroit Tiger legend. So now we are going to be going into the top 10 for the year, guys. Try to mix this up a little bit as well. You can see I collect quite a few different sports. At number 10, I had to throw an old judge in here. Had to represent the 1800s. This is a John Clarkson. Now, it is an authentic, but I do not care. John Clarkson, an early baseball Hall of Famer, 300 wins as a pitcher. Old Judge cards are a favorite of mine. Now, you don't see too much modern cards, but I had to throw this in here as well. It is a Juan Soto. This is numbered to 49. I know football cards with the Contenders autos are crazy expensive. I ended up trading a Derek Jeter foil rookie for this. But man, Juan Soto is one of the best young players in the game, and I couldn't pass it up. Man, this card was tough when I got it in person. I ended up having to trade my Nolan Ryan rookie, which is a BVG 6. And if you guys don't know, I'm named after Nolan Ryan. Ryan Nolan instead of Nolan Ryan. But I couldn't pass up a Cy Young. I knew I could always get another Nolan Ryan rookie down the road. It wasn't a rare one either. It wasn't Opeachy, a Milton Bradley, or it wasn't a Venezuelan. But this Cy Young is my first Cy Young in the collection. Really, really nice. And it presents well as a 1. I'll show you guys later my 3 that I have. And, I mean, it goes head-to-head. The only difference on this Cy Young is it's missing part of the back. But who cares? There we go. Up next, my only hockey entry on here. Fortunately, I don't really have a lot of vintage hockey cards. Something I do want to change in the future, but this is an Eddie Shore. It is a 7 from 1933 Sport Kings. This is also considered one of his rookie cards. I was talking to Jeremy Lee. He has 3 or 4 rookie cards in 1933, but the Sports Kings is one of my favorite sets. And man, you can tell like a 7, this color just pops really, really well. And he's a top 20 hockey player of all time, top 20, top 25. So I had to make my top 10. Speaking of greatest players of all time, got the Bobby Jones rookie, another national pickup. I'm just going case by case, and I saw this in the corner of my eye, and I had to pick it up. And I was lucky I did because I got it way under eBay comps, but a 4.5 on the Bobby Jones rookie from 1926. I believe we're in a top 5 right now, and to commemorate the top 5, one of the most iconic football cards of all time, the Jim Brown rookie in a 5. This was traded in Wisconsin Dell's card show. Fortunately, had to give up a Bob Gibson rookie, gave up a 48 Leaf Jack Johnson and a 54 Ted Williams. I think it was a 3, but still, and also 800 cash. But still, you don't pass up getting a Jim Brown rookie, especially in a higher grade. A little off center, but it's centered pretty nicely compared to a lot of other examples. So the Jim Brown. right here is the 1934 Joe Louis. A lot of people consider him a top 5 boxer of all time. To get this in a 7. Now, he does have a mini rookie from 35 and another rookie as well. I can't remember the set name on top of my head. So those are some cards I will be chasing in the future. But to be able to get this one in a 7, had to make my top 5. As you guys know, I love boxing cards. So now we're in the top 3. At number 3, the Christy Mathewson T205. The Sullivan Kilrain fight. Man, boxing wouldn't be the same without it. You can see the checklist over here with a ton of baseball players. I love this card. I've wanted it for such a long time. Like when I started researching boxing cards, this is towards the top of my list. Found it at a show, and I don't care if it's a GAI. I inspected the card. I know it's real. And number 1 is the T206 Walter Johnson portrait. This card just shows you what can happen at a card show. I went into the Dallas card show and I was able to trade up to it, finding cards at the show during the same day. I just kept wheeling and dealing, finding deals with vintage cards, trading up, and I used a lot of that and a little bit of cash to be able to get this. I got it into this card. I think it was like $1,000 or maybe even a little bit less than that. If it was just even a normal portrait as a beater, is a good deal. But what makes this card special is a few different things. First off, it is a rarer back. You can see this right here. It says 150, 649 OP. So OP means overprint. On the back, you can see it says 150, and then it is factory number 649 and has this line also going across the bottom. What also makes it cool too, it has dealer stamps. Dealers in the past used to stamp their own cards saying that it was theirs. So you can see there's a stamp going across over here and a stamp going down there. But man, Walter Johnson, arguably the best or greatest pitcher of all time. And I was able to pick this up at a Dallas card show. The story in itself, and it's just a grail baseball card to have. So hope you guys enjoyed these pickups this year. I can't wait to share another top 25 pickup for 2022. While I might not be going to 52 card shows, there's a lot of exciting places I can't wait to explore. I'm gonna catch you guys there.